Hi, I'm Deli Dutton. Today I'm drawing a very special owlbear, a very weird owlbear. One of my current D&D campaigns is using strongholds and followers, which are some unofficial rules for running a castle and large-scale battles. It gives players some special bonuses to their classes. For example, one of the other players is a druid. Usually druids can only turn into beasts with their wild shape. But the stronghold rules let them turn into other types of creatures once, and then they have to have a week of downtime before they can use it again. So, we were traveling from a town back to our castle, and were attacked by like 3 owlbears. The druid decided to match them owlbear for owlbear, and turned into one. The DM mentioned how the owlbears were kind of confused about the sudden appearance of another owlbear, and called the druid the Weird Owlbear. But it sounded like she said Weird Al. A Weird Owlbear. And I love puns, and I have a great deal of fondness for Weird Al. I got to see him in concert as a graduation present for university, which was a lot of fun. So I thought, I have some artistic ability. I have the duty, responsibility, great and terrible power to make a Weird Al owlbear be a thing that exists. You're welcome. And I think this is actually kind of a fitting mashup, because much like Weird Al's music, owlbears were also inspired and remade from something else. Way back in the first edition of Dungeons & Dragons, when they were making monsters, they bought some plastic toys that were allegedly dinosaurs, but were actually kaiju from various tokusatsu shows. They designed stats and character art based off of these toys. Some others were the Boulette, the Carrion Crawler, Rust Monster, and Umber Hulk. Many of them were monsters from Ultraman, but the owlbear was probably based off of Totsaurus from Go Godman. For this delightful creature, I used Prismacolor Pencils and some Washi Tape to give his shirt a loud pattern. I thought about giving him an accordion, but that made things a little too busy. I gave him a mustache and glasses, although I don't think Weird Al sports those anymore. This was incredibly silly, and I love it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to continue on this art journey with me. Bye!